want you to know it's over.
Well, bye.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. The truth speaks for itself. It doesn't require extra emotional manipulation or terrorism. People who are saying true things are not often sobbing hysterically or screaming or behaving violently. The truth is empirical. The truth just is. People who are engaging in those tactics of emotional manipulation are often not telling the truth. Speaking of somebody who didn't tell the truth professionally, Joy Reid had her dumbass show canceled as ratings plummeted. Check this out. Joy Reid was pulling down 45,000 viewers during the day and 63,000 during peak hours at night in the key demographic. Our show was beating Joy Reid's massive multi-billion-dollar corporate TV show? Yeah, talk about a bad investment. And talk about somebody who's lying. Joy Reid, in a public hysterical breakdown, through salty, giant, salt rock tears, is screaming at the camera in her first on-camera appearance since being humiliatingly canceled and thrown out on her ass, saying, "My show has value. My show has value." Well, clearly it didn't. Clearly your show didn't have any value. And you screaming and yelling about it is, well, perfect. Look at this. A dude comes in and hands her they don't even have the budget to hand her a tissue. He's literally holding paper towels. Oh, this is just glorious. Most viral clip on the internet right now.
Show had value. And
nope.
No,
it didn't.
I'm sorry. That what I was doing had value.
No, it didn't.
Had value. And in the end,
To who?
I try not to cry on TV. And this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you.
I love the fact that they can't afford a Kleenex box. That they have to go get a Costco paper towel roll to hand her. Ooh, it stings when you don't have all the corporate TV niceties and hair and makeup and all the cameras and all the lighting. Look at how dumpy this all is. By the way, like, are you broadcasting from the 1970s? What is this?
Where I land is that
what is this
the moment of guilt that I felt that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby or a mom or a dad that was killed, or when we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted and not just Black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to make a life and defended them, or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues, and yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object, to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry. I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God. And
Radio Rwanda lady is here crashing out on camera. And what I find particularly delicious about this is not just her giant salt rock tears, which sustain us on this program, but also the fact that she has regularly made fun of conservatives, Republicans, white people, and their tears. Oh, yes, we drink your tears like Cartman.
About both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, green waterworks. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same effect.
My show had value. And that, I'm sorry.
There's more.
My body, my choice. Well, here's an alternative thought. Make your own dinner, MAGA. Make your own sandwiches. Wipe your own tears. Troll amongst yourselves with Elon and leave us alone. You got your heart's desire, the president you dreamed of, and worship instead of Jesus. And this time, you didn't even have to storm the Capitol, smash the windows, or try to kill police officers or issue death threats to poll workers. See,
Yikes.
You did it just by voting this time. Congrats. You got your way. And he even got away with breaking the law. Yay.
My show had value.
My show had value. What value? You got fired. You got shit canned by MSNBC for having the lowest ratings. So please explain the value of your show. Your friends fired you. It's not like you had the one left-leaning show on Newsmax or Fox News. These were your friends. These are the people who were there to protect you and your insanity, your cuckoo crazy show, because you were the DEI hire that they couldn't fire, and now they fired you. So what value did your show have? Exactly. Joy Reid crashing out over her show being canceled is the best thing you'll see all week. Joy Reid breaks down sobbing while addressing her fired MSNBC. My show had value. Yeah, if you have to scream it and yell it in an emotionally manipulative way, it means it's not true. Joy Reid sobs after a racist MSNBC show was canceled for defending her coverage of Black Lives Matter, the 1619 Project in Gaza. Those things are of God. I'm not proud of my show. I'm just proud of my show. Good riddance. Yeah, it's not of God to lie. Black Lives Matter was a lie. The organization was a fraudulent organization. The 1619 Project was a lie. That is not when America started. That was... The 1619 is not the start of America. Yeah, okay. Got it. That one really gets me because that's when European settlers, the Dutch, actually brought slaves over to America. America, as it's constitutionally founded, wouldn't happen for another 200 years. And some of the first acts was to be rid of slavery. And then 500,000 Americans died to free the slaves. It's actually one of the most just countries on planet Earth when it comes to equality for all men. The ungratefulness, the absolute fraudulence of these people. And then BLM, just hoovering up hundreds of millions of dollars to go burn down all of our cities. For what exactly? Everything. It's all a lie. To sit there and robe yourself and say that, like, God's on your side, to lie is very, very naughty. Okay. Joy Reid's in tears talking about how her show is being canceled. This is the most beautiful thing you can ever watch. Remember when she said she didn't give a damn about white women tears. I do give a damn about her tears. They sustain me and make me happy. What I was doing had value. It's like when your ex-girlfriend, like when you break up with this psycho chick and she's like starts crying on the phone, like, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Justice has finally taken care of the race-baiting propagandist. This is so satisfying to watch. My show had value. Leftist activist Joy Reid. You know, it's amazing. Like, it's incredible how these people, they talk about the evils of corporate America. And then when they get fired from their corporate job, which you would assume would be a blessing to them, right? Because the evil corporate capitalists. It's the white man, right? A white guy, white lady runs MSNBC. So, like, you've been liberated from the shackles of your corporate job, the evil corporation. Now they're like sobbing because they realize they actually have no value to the free market, right? Into my veins. Joy Reid's tears sustain me. That's right. Joy Reid is crumbling. She thinks her woke DEI show was valuable. It is not. You got canned. It's actually extremely redundant, reductive, and it's worth memeing. It's very funny to meme.
My show had value. And that, I'm sorry, that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I think this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered.
That's a good little lesson for you. The only value that actually exists in this world is the value that you go out and create through your own hard work, through being honorable, noble, gracious, honest, and then you start to kind of, you build something actually, right? You start to see inertia. You start to see actual movement for people that do those things. People who are innovative, that actually give to others. That's how you create real value. Sitting inside your 70s bookstore ashtray and crying is exactly why your show had zero value. Sitting there and trying to emotionally manipulate people and scream into a camera how valuable you are. That's the definition of not having value. And now you're so sad because you actually don't have a real audience. You don't have a real show. Your show is utterly reductive and was only ever there because people felt bad. People at MSNBC felt so bad for you, they couldn't fire you. But now, I mean, there comes a breaking point for all fraud. All frauds always collapse. Everything fraudulent always, on a long enough timeline, collapses, and now it's over. And now she's crying because she realizes that's as good as it'll ever get, right? It's never going back. It only gets worse from here. Build things of value. That's the lesson. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Help us build something of value here. Subscribe. See ya.